Hi everybody. We will be turning to Zoom this week, and I'm excited to see what you come up with. Please understand that the in the news speech was meant to be an icebreaker. You do not have to be perfect with it. You do not have to have every detail. It's not like that. None of our speeches will be like that. They're really samples of broader and bigger ideas. I am looking at the way you handle it. So it's really important for you that you find a topic that you feel some connection to, that you have something to say about it. It doesn't have to be something that's scholarly or highly academic to be valuable. You could be talking about a local issue that could have happened 20 years ago in your town or in your state. So please do not struggle with that. It could be young, it could be old. I've had students that have looked back in the news from in the microfiche of our library from 1865 to find out what was Fall River doing during the Civil War. It's kind of fun. But it's not going to be a long presentation, 2 minutes to 5 minutes. I have noticed this week when I've had students do the in the news for my asynchronous classes that they do videos, that the best in the news have been around 2 minutes long, where the student comes in, talks, says, "Hi, I'm Joyce, and today's article came from," and they are center stage for the next 2 minutes to 5 minutes, if you will, but 2 minutes is enough to give a quality explanation of a topic that you've discovered. When we were in class, a year and a half ago, I would not even make this an assignment to do in preparation. It would be done impromptu. I would bring in articles from newspapers and magazines, and I'd dole them out randomly, and maybe each student would have 5 to pick from. And I say, okay, you have 1/2 an hour to read through those articles, and then you're going to present one to the class with an introduction, body, conclusion. Good voice quality, good posture, and just look right at us and give us your best shot. We had a lot of fun with it, and so many students say, hey, that took all the pressure off. I don't know how to take the pressure off right now. I really can't figure out a way to do that on Zoom. But I do know that I've enjoyed meeting you last week. Please remember, when you come into a Zoom classroom, for me, you need to keep your camera on. 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, cameras are on. 20% if you need to do anything in your home. You know, you have to get a delivery, or you want to get something to eat, or whatever you need in that 20%. I don't micromanage it, but what I did do last week is, or 2 weeks ago, I looked at the video, and I saw some people never put their cameras on. They were off the entire time. If I don't see you, I don't remember you, and you will become invisible after a while. I did notice last week when I did my enrollment verification rosters that a number of students from all my Zoom classes were dropped. They weren't dropped because of the Zoom, but ironically, those were the students that didn't have their cameras on. They were dropped because they did not do the discussion. They did not do the discussion boards. Either they did the first one and not the second one, or they did them weekly. I mean, as in not WEEK, but WEAK. But they didn't do the second one, and then they did not present on the Zoom. And I don't mean their introduction. I know some people just couldn't have had a chance. When I shut the Zoom off, I think about 12:30, there were names still there. And again, if the camera's not on, I don't think you're with us. So please do that as an etiquette. Do not overthink this presentation. It's an icebreaker, but put yourself into a good space during the Zoom class, and we will go very quickly. It's not like during the introductions where we're more casual and I talk to you. I don't talk, you talk. So I'll say, who'd like to go first? And then we'll go one after another after another. We can do quite a bit in 1 hour. We can do at least 10 people in an hour, and we will. And then before you know it, the 2.5 hours will go by, and you'll say, phew, that was a lot, or 2 hours and 15 minutes, but we can get everybody in if everyone is prepared and organized. And then it is a lot of fun. And then you have a souvenir, if you will, of the recording on Zoom, and you can look back at, wow, students rose to the occasion. This on their mark, get set, go. So there is no video in this class, pre-prepared or pre-recorded videoing. Somebody wrote to me and asked me to help them make a video. There's no video for this class. It's all live. The Zoom times are not for me to talk. They're for you to talk, for you to present to best replicate what a real public speaking experience would be like. So do not obsess about your topics. Just practice intro, body, conclusion. Have notes with you. If you can start from the beginning, presenting from a prepared outline with your introduction written out for you if you want, bullet points for your body, and then a conclusion of your opinion, you're good to go. So quality versus quantity. I'm looking forward to seeing you all on Zoom.